Across Russia, millions still live in apartments built during the Soviet era, each reflecting a unique chapter of the country's history. Let's journey from Siberia's cold streets to St. Petersburg's elegant buildings, discovering life inside a typical Russian home. Our first destination is Siberia, where endless rows of gray, block-shaped buildings define the urban landscape. These are the iconic panel houses, constructed from prefabricated concrete panels, a testament to rapid industrialization. They were built quickly to address the severe Soviet housing crisis, becoming recognizable architectural sites across Russia. Each massive building houses hundreds of families, connected by long corridors, busy staircases, and the distinct sound of neighbors through thin walls. Inside, you'll discover compact yet practical apartments featuring small kitchens, narrow hallways, and balconies often used for storage. For many decades, these apartments symbolized progress, offering a significant step up from communal living arrangements. Before the panel houses came the Khrushchevka's small, five-story buildings named after Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev. These structures were rapidly constructed in the 1950s and 60s to tackle massive overpopulation in urban centers. Each unit was modest, typically featuring one bedroom, a tiny kitchen, and paper-thin walls, reflecting the era's focus on efficiency. Despite their cramped design, for millions, a Khrushchevka represented their first taste of privacy after years in shared communal housing, known as communalki. Modern Russia, however, tells a distinctly new story, with a dramatic shift in architectural trends and living standards. In many contemporary cities, you'll now find sleek, towering high-rise apartments strategically built near picturesque rivers and vibrant city centers. These modern homes boast bright, open interiors, minimalist furniture, and significantly better insulation, offering a stark contrast to older designs. However, they are often smaller and considerably more expensive. While a night's stay might cost around $20, purchasing one can reach several million rubles. Yet, some aspects of Russian housing culture have remained unchanged, preserving echoes of the past. In older neighborhoods, communal apartments, known as общежития, continue to exist, serving as a living link to Soviet-era traditions. These buildings function almost like hostels, where 3 or 4 distinct households share a single kitchen and bathroom, fostering a unique communal dynamic. They're a vivid reminder of the Soviet emphasis on collective living, even as the country increasingly moves toward modern, private lifestyles. Finally, we journey west to the magnificent city of St. Petersburg, where an entirely different architectural world awaits. Here, 19th century imperial buildings stand proudly with grand facades, towering ceilings, and intricate, ornate staircases known as paradnaya. Once the opulent homes of Russia's elite, many of these elegant spaces were later divided into smaller, more manageable units. Today, a single floor that once housed one luxurious apartment might now contain 3 or 4 separate residences, each with its own story. Still, the undeniable charm remains, with high windows, detailed molding, and a profound sense of stepping back in time. From the utilitarian Soviet concrete blocks to the majestic Tsarist-era mansions, Russian apartments narrate a compelling story of resilience, adaptation, and everyday life. Each distinct era has left its indelible mark, serving as a physical reminder of how the country has transformed and how its people have ingeniously made these diverse spaces their own.